and welcome to day 8 of Mysterious March. We are doing the Thorny Devil today, which is this guy right here. Now I have this little pottery piece that is the shape of a gecko, but painted to look like a thorny devil. And yes, I painted this when I took my kids to a pottery painting day. These molds were already made. This was the only one I could get. Obviously it is shaped nothing like a thorny devil, but I just thought it could sit there for this video, as it's sort of on track for the colorings. And I just wanted to get him out of the dark. He's normally sitting on the dark shelf behind me, so let's go with that. And we're gonna talk about this guy, and let's just get straight into it. So it is this guy in this picture here, not any of these lizards. It's just I'm working from a field guide and this is the only picture I could find, which is strange, but there we go. We're getting into this. So what makes these guys mysterious? Well, again, very dramatic name here. Not like the satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Very devil-inspired and Lucifer and satanic. Anyway, these guys are so cute. They're one of my favourite animals. They're definitely up there. I do love the geckos too, but the thorny devils are just their own thing and they know it. This is all in my totally biased opinion, by the way. So, the other funny thing, its scientific name also just makes me laugh. Moloch horridus. Yeah, Moloch horridus. These tiny little guys, they're only 20 centimeters long, or 7.8 inches, are active during the day and are very slow moving. Horridus means bristly, looking at the way it stands erect and proud. It has a fake head at the back base of its neck, which is thought to warn off predators. So that's this little lumpy bit here. They have like a little lump that sits on the back of their head with a couple of little spikes coming out of it. I'll put a picture up on the screen. And it's just meant to confuse predators. So they are found in Central Australia in arid environments across the deserts in the middle of Australia, the middle of the country. Thorny devils can change their colourings to blend into their surroundings. Another remarkable camouflage tool. They always look like they are frowning or putting on a tough face. Don't mess with me kind of look. They have their upper jaw sort of going over their bottom lip, and it just makes it look like a little frown. I don't know if you can see it here, but I will put up another picture of that. Their gait is very unusual, with their tail lifted high, and they step and rock back and forth as they slowly move along, displaying jerky movements. So they go do, 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 do. So if you're walking along like this, that's not giving it justice at all, I'm sorry. This seems to be a type of defense to confuse predators when out in the open. They have an amazing way of taking in water. Yes, they can drink, but during the night when dewdrops condense on their bodies or during rain, they use their microstructured skin and scales to channel and divert the dewdrops towards their mouths. They can also bury themselves in sand to draw in further moisture. They only eat ants. That's it. The Thorny Devil will wait under cover in shade in the early morning and afternoon and wait for a trail of ants to appear. They will then lap them up with their short, sticky tongues. The scientific name of the Thorny Devil is Moloch horridus, which was inspired by John Milton's poem Paradise Lost. In the poem, the Canaanite god Moloch was associated with human sacrifice. The Latin word horridus can mean rough or bristly. I have worked with a few of these guys and they are just the coolest little lizard. They're probably about this size. I have held them before. They're actually quite soft and squishy, just like a lot of lizards and snakes that you wouldn't expect. But they do have these little lumps and spikes and stuff on them, and they're prickly, but they're not. It's more for show than anything. And yeah, they are very notoriously hard to keep because they only eat ants, and they see the movement of the ants and they lap it up. So it's hard to feed them in captivity. But yeah, they are just a really cool, interesting little guy. And that's everything on the Thorny Devil. So I'll just put a few pictures up and do some drawing, and that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching.